In this video, we're going to talk about commercial kitchen design and commercial kitchen equipment with particular reference to restaurants. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I want to talk to you about commercial kitchen design for restaurants. In particular, there's a trend towards a real variety of products being delivered. I guess you could call it a la carte. What's that trend towards a la carte when it comes to restaurants?
Everybody has a different taste buds, has different habits in eating. Restaurants used to be able to just have 2-3 items on the menu, how well they did it, and that was it. Today, you have people health foods, you have people different diets, you have people who want chicken, want meat, want vegetarian, want fish. And they're all sitting at a meeting, 5 people at a table, and you as the restaurateur has to be able to serve all of them at the same time and produce it out of a very small kitchen usually, because all the real estate in the restaurant you don't want to spend on the kitchen because you need seats.
Right. And you're talking about the sorts of products that take different amounts of time to cook. So you've got your meat and your chicken and your fish, widely different cooking times that all have to be delivered at the same time.
Correct.
So how do you do that in a kitchen design?
So those are the challenges that we address based on the menu of what a restaurant wants to serve. We will take that space in the back of the house and really slice and dice it up perfectly, customize it to a T to be able to have the product chilled in the proper temperatures in the safe zone, get it warm when you need to get it warm, or keep it warm when it needs to be kept warm, and be able to combine whatever ingredients it is that you need. For example, if you have hash browns, it sits in a certain temperature waiting, shouldn't get too hot, or mashed potatoes for that matter, while the protein may be sitting in a special designed refrigerator under the equipment to get it right onto the flame, so you go from cold to hot with no temperature difference, and the freshness and the taste of the food is phenomenal. While that person is doing that piece of meat, there's another grill that's designed right next to it for the fish with its own refrigerator that may have it. Or you have some certain kinds of roast that needs to be warm and needs to be slow cooked for a while. Will be sitting in a sous vide type of place, whether it's a heated place, in a different space. But all that has to come together and be able to serve out of the same serving area and send it out to the customers. Those are very challenging things, and it needs a lot of thought needs to go into it, and a lot of expertise needs to be done. But the main thing is to do the proper legwork. Know what you're serving, partner up with someone who knows how to deliver that, and then you get yourself a winning situation.
That makes a lot of sense to me, particularly that challenge where you would of course want as many seats out the front as possible, that's where you make your money, and the smallest kitchen possible, and then you've got to actually try and create this variety in a very small space. What are some of the particular commercial kitchen pieces of equipment that you might recommend in these circumstances?
Those type of circumstances, we will take the space and we will put in almost every kind of piece of equipment, from a radiant broiler to a flat top to a char broiler to regular burners to special fryers with filtering systems, just so that product is crisp, beautiful, and excellent.
And then refrigeration, I'm hearing different temperatures and different circumstances.
There would be a lot of different refrigeration. It would be under the hot food, it would be in what we call the chef's prep table. You'd have it in the cold area where they prepare the food, and then you have walk-in coolers, of course.
And then beyond the actual cooking itself, I'm imagining you've got to be able to deal with the cleanliness, the sanitation issues.
That's correct. Safety. So we'd have a pot washing area, and that's something that cycles along the whole time. In other words, when we set up the design, you have to have a design that's not just you have a separate area for pot washing and everything, because that's constantly happening. So this is a rotating type of system has to be put into place that when the dishes come in, it gets right away sent to where it has to go, and then the clean ones come out to be able to use it right away for the next customer.
I must say it does sound very complicated. Are there any other key issues when it comes to the design of commercial kitchens for restaurants or the equipment that you use that you'd like to mention?
Preparing correctly, knowing what you're going to be doing, and preparing for all types of situations that may arise, food-wise, temperature-wise. You want to make sure that customer has a good experience and does not get violently sick that night.
Yeah, sounds like a good thing to avoid. If you'd like to find out more about commercial kitchen design or commercial kitchen equipment, particularly with regard to restaurants, please find us online at culinarydepot.inc.com.